back to the channel, guys. This is my final night here. I'm just hiking up this mount called Olivin, and I was unlucky for this whole week. First couple nights, blue skies, and then the last 2 days was just raining all day. Yesterday I was just drying my gear all day in the car. Hopefully I get to see some caribou or maybe another moose. That moose from last time, it was really cool. I really enjoyed that. So I'm hiking up this little mount here called Olivin, and like I said, I booked an extra night because the weather's finally looking good, so hopefully it'll be a beautiful sunset. So stick around to see this amazing view and hopefully a beautiful sunset. So let's go. Guys, there's another moose. This is the last 2 hikes I've done. This park is littered with moose. I kind of startled him. I was doing some B-roll. I was on my knees doing some B-rolls, and I just heard some footsteps just cracking, breaking the branches on the ground. And I just got up and he saw me and he was startled. So now he's not moving because I'm here and he's not sure what to do, and I'm not sure what to do either because he's not in my way. He's actually behind me. So I want to film him. I want to show you guys because he's really, I don't know if he, oh, he's coming. Look at that. All right, so I'm just off the trail. There was a little path that leads up right here, and we have a nice view of the mountains. But the thing that really caught my eye, and we can actually hear it, I can hear it at least, there's a waterfall in the distance. So I took out my camera. I'm gonna take the first image of the day. Took a couple test shots, and I really like this image. Basically, all it is a vertical, and I'm zoomed in all the way at 300. And so because I'm handheld, I've got my steady shot on. I'm shooting at 1/160, which usually the rule is, you know, you shoot your focal length, so I should be at 1/300. But with the optical steady shot and the IBIS, should be good. I'm shooting at f9, and my ISO was at 250, and all I'm doing is I want the waterfall right down the middle, and then on the left and on the right we just have the trees that are bare. Some of them have a couple leaves. There's a couple conifers. It's nice detail to this image. I really like it. I might take out the tripod to try to get a long exposure. I'm just curious to see how good that's gonna look. But I'm just gonna take a couple more shots of this waterfall, and just right down the middle.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Now let's get back to climbing that mountain.
I'm almost there, and the sky, I mean, this is just beautiful. I'm really liking this day. This is the best day so far of my trip. The weather's nice. There's still a bit too much cloud, but that's fine. I don't really mind that compared to the other days where it was just either raining or just blue skies. So I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, no, we almost have 360 views. Those mountains here, those ones here, they look beautiful. This has got a nice little diffused light on there with the snow. Ah, just beautiful. I'm having a blast. All right, let's keep going. I really want to see the view, the final viewpoint. So still 3 hours till sunset. So I got a lot of time just to take it all in and try to find a composition. So let's get to that view. Next time you'll see me, I'll be up to the view. All right, guys, look at that. Beautiful mountains with some snow and that lake. So I'm just off the trail. I was trying to find a clear view of the lake here. So this is a good little spot, but it's kind of a bit dangerous. So I'm gonna head back up. Just gonna keep this in mind. So whenever the light starts, I can just walk down here with just the camera. But yeah, no, this is beautiful. So let's head back up, eat a bit, drink a bit of water, and maybe scout a bit with a telephoto lens. It's 5 o'clock, still 3 hours before sunset, so I got a lot of time to enjoy this. And I got the place to myself. That's the best part about it. All right, so I'm breaking all the rules. I already took the tripod out. I'm just gonna take as many shots as possible. I already have 2 compositions in mind, right? I have that view down there where I have the clear view of the lake. I have that yellow rock leading to the path, to the trail. So I have a couple compositions in mind for wide angle shots at sunset if the sky lights up. But right now I'm taking some telephoto shots, and this mountain here caught my attention the whole way up here, and I just couldn't wait to shoot it. It has just a nice shape to it. So I'm taking my telephoto, but I'm not zooming all the way in, because if I do that, then it's a flat image. I just have the peak. So what I'm doing is I'm zooming out a bit to 100 millimeters. And now I have a bit of that slope at the bottom of the image, which just adds a bit of depth to the image. And I really like how the trees are catching the light. Now I'm just waiting for a nice cloud, just one bit of cloud just above the peak, and I see a little bit of, hopefully it doesn't like vanish, but I'm hoping it gets right to the peak. What's really cool with this view is it looks like there's 2 mountains and they're like converging, I guess, in the middle right here where I'm shooting. And when I first got here, the snow patches were really interesting, and then some of these snow patches have like trees, like lone trees in the middle of them. So it's really interesting. So I'm zooming in to those layers, the converging mountains. And it looks like there's 3 layers, and then we have the background that's just the mountain. So as you can see behind my camera, we have one slope here, another one there, and then one last one on the left, and then the background. And another thing I want to mention is, like I mentioned before, is to use those grid lines. And for this shot, obviously those diagonal lines would be the best option to compose this shot because there's slopes, right? So you can see here in the first slope, I'm using that line and following it. Even the second slope, it's not following it perfectly, but at least it's parallel. I'm making sure that these 2 dots here they're in the frame, because I feel like they're really important. It really just, I don't know, I really like the contrast of the snow. And some of them have lone trees in them that are casting shadows. Look at that. It's just,
I don't know, I really like this shot. I like the mystery of it, the fact that I'm not including the sky. Just a beautiful shot. Alright, so I found another telephoto composition, and this one's really cool. I really like it. I don't have scenes like this back home, like big mountains, like Rocky Mountains. It's like a mini Canadian Rockies. It's mini though. It's not it's not the Canadian Rockies, don't get me wrong, but I'm using the light and the shade as a leading line, and actually the ridge. So if you see at the back of my camera here, we have the light on the right and the shade on the left, and this ridge right here, I'm using that to lead the eye to what seems to be the highest peak in this scene here. So I'm also bracketing the image for the sky, and I'm shooting at almost 290, shooting this at 290, and so 300 is it's the weakest part of this lens, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter as long as the composition is good. So even if it's a bit soft, it doesn't matter. The composition is strong, and that's what matters. So here's the image. I really love the perspective of this image. It just looks like I took this image on the mountain, and every time I look at this shot, I just want to hike up to that peak. The sun is behind some mountains right now, so I'm actually going to keep walking. Apparently I'm not done the trail. There's still 100 meters or so. I mean, look over here. Look at those clouds. Oh man, these are really nice clouds. All right, I'm going to walk up just to see what's up there. And then probably gonna come back here and either shoot that yellow rock trail or the lake. So we'll see what happens. Oh man, I'm sensing panic mode. I'm sensing like it might be panic mode in the next couple hours. All right, so it's panic mode. I wasted way too much time on that tree. Look at these trees right here. And I kind of want to get a sun star before the sun sets. So luckily, I already switched my lens up. Oh, I ran back. I almost forgot where it was, this little viewpoint. I'm gonna go first, and then I'll bring you guys over. Or I'll just, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the spot right here. There we go. That is looking good. Look at that. All right, so I got my camera set up right there, and look at that scene. So the sun is lighting up those trees, but everything else is in the shade, and we're getting that sun star. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let me get a closer look for you guys. All right, so I'm taking shots at f/22 for the sun star. I'm also putting my finger in front of the sun so I don't get any lens flare in this beautiful scene. The sky is just beautiful. Oh, we got a nice little bird here. Hello. Oh, damn. He's right on my bag. Damn, this is a nice bird. Look at this. Somebody take a look at this. Look at... He's right here. He's on my camera. Oh my goodness, he's on my camera. What are you doing? What's going on here? Holy smokes. Oh my goodness.
It's a beautiful bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I don't want him to scratch my lens. You better move away so you don't bump my camera. Okay, let's get this shot in. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? All the time this happens to me. Wasting my time on stupid little compositions. That tree shot, I'll show you, it's terrible. And then I'm like looking at the sun, I'm like, wait a sec, a sun star with this beautiful lake would be pretty awesome. Like, okay, I could do sunset later, but that sun star would be pretty awesome. And then I'm running over here, almost like busted my knee. Oh, and then I get up here and I'm like, look at this setup. Look at this tripod setup. And then these two birds just fly out of nowhere, right on my lens. Hopefully he didn't scratch it. No, good. My lens has a bit of depth to it. He's right there. It's a beautiful bird. I don't know what kind of... If you guys know what kind of bird it is, please mention it in the comment section. I would really like to know. Wow, what a moment. Let's get this last little bit of the sun. All right, and just like that, it's over. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment. I really hope I got this composition because there's two trees down there. They were kind of interfering with the lake. It's not a big deal if it did interfere. And then this tree at the end, I was trying to finesse my composition, but while I was finessing, I encountered more problems. I had a tree here that was kind of in the way. So I might opt for some earlier shots, but we'll see. I'm just looking at my images. I'm hoping that I got everything I need.
This image made the trip worthwhile, and if you agree with me, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. I think this might be my favorite photography adventure or journey or whatever. That shot, not because of the bird, okay? It's just because this is such a nice park, and I spent 5 or 6 days here hoping to get an amazing shot, and it was just like I explained at the beginning of the video, the conditions weren't at my favor, and now look at the shot. Look at these shots I took today. I'm really happy I took that extra night at the campsite for this. Oh man, what a day. Now I'm just shooting that same peak, the highest peak I was shooting earlier, because the clouds look fantastic. Look at that, look at those clouds. I'm doing a tight crop landscape orientation. Just zooming in on there. And yeah, just, using that grid to compose my image. And wow, what a day. What a day. While I was shooting that peak, I looked up and I saw that all the clouds were changing in color. So I went back down to where I took my previous composition. I left my video camera behind, doing a little time lapse, because I just wanted to be by myself and just admire this beautiful creation. Sometimes we get caught up taking pictures and video and just fiddling around with the camera and settings, and we just forget to take a moment, admire this beautiful earth that is perfectly designed like clockwork to give us these spectacular sunsets.
What a day. I hope you enjoyed the video, the photos. Please like the video. It really helps out. It will push this video to more people so they can enjoy it as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you watched all the way up to this point, please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. You know, I'd like to do this more often, show you more of this beautiful province that I live in. So if you subscribe to the channel, it really motivates me to keep going. Until next time, God bless.